Hey everybody, welcome to Hybrid for Tech. Today we're going to be building my new rig, gaming and workstation, and it's going to be a beast. So let's go and talk about some of the pieces that are going to be put into this beast. First, we got a Ryzen 5 power in this thing, 6 cores, 12 threads. We got a GTX 1080 for the Wing 2, ICX technology, so you know it's going to be cool. For cooling the CPU, I got a Master Liquid 240 by Cooler Master. Now the fans that are on there that come with it, I'm not really too much of a fan of. So I went ahead and I'm going to swap those out for the Corsair AF120s. Go ahead and give me a better high airflow as well as change over those LEDs so that way they match my build. As you can see, I'm going to be going by the white cables and the Star Wars white GPU backplate. I'm going to be going for a white and black build. So those white LED fans are going to be setting it off. Also, as you see, I got a pack of 3 Thermaltake Ring 12s Halo white LEDs, and those are going to line the top of this thing, so it's definitely going to look good in here. And if there isn't already enough light, RGB crazy, I'm going to go ahead and throw in 2 RGB strips just to tie it up. Now, also, powering this thing, I got the Corsair 550 80 plus bronze. No, it's not that big of a PSU, but it does the job. Now, for the motherboard, we're going to be rocking an MSI X370 SLI Plus. Now, it's a Pro Series motherboard, so it's definitely going to be good. There's not much difference between the B350 and the X370 when it comes to overclocking, except for a few little tweaks here and there in the BIOS, but that will be in part 2 of the video where I'll be doing the overclocking on the RAM, the CPU, as well as the GPU. And we'll go ahead and see how this X370 compares to my MSI Gaming Pro B350 board. Now, as you continue, what else we got in this thing is holding all the storage. I got a Seagate 1 terabyte. I also got 2. I custom painted those 2 SSDs. One is a OCZ Toshiba 480, and the other one is a SanDisk 240 or 256. I'm not really sure. Had it for a while. Now, also, as you see, I got some white cable extensions, so we're definitely going to tie that into it. And for RAM, obviously, you can see it in the video. The 2 RAM sticks that I do have for this build are 2 separate RAM sticks. I have a Patriot Viper 8 gig 2400 as well as a Corsair Vengeance 2400 megahertz. Now, they're both the same clock speed, so that's definitely going to be able to be compatible with our motherboard. But at the time, everybody knows the RAM raise. RAM's expensive. And at the time, there was only 1 stick of each, so definitely had to go for one of them. But as RAM gets cheaper, I may go ahead and just see which one looks better and maybe just get even a white build, which is definitely what I want. So without further ado, let's go ahead and build this PC, and I'll see you after the build.
So today we're going to be looking at that PC that you saw with all those parts in that first video. And here it is in all of its glory. So as you see, you got the Phanteks case right here. Got an LED strip in the bottom, illuminating that Phanteks logo as well as the Star Wars SSD. And then I got white illumination on the motherboard. And as you see, I actually made a change. Instead of that MSI SLI Plus motherboard, I went ahead and went with the Gigabyte Aorus Gaming 5 motherboard. I really like the white I/O shield. Really ties in the entire build. Plus, those integrated LEDs that are on there shows everything and really makes it look like a really nice white build. So up top, we got those Thermaltake Halo fans. They're really nice, really quiet. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'll go ahead and be quiet for a second. You can just listen how loud the PC is. So definitely really quiet while in idle, as well as even under load. I don't hear any like ridiculous sound. I mean, obviously you're going to hear the fan spin up, but nothing too crazy. So this fan's really good with acoustics as well as airflow. But leave a comment down below on what you want to see with this build. I do have some plans to do some overclocking, just some mild overclocking on the CPU, the RAM, as well as the GPU. But leave a comment down below on what you want to see, maybe even thermals or definitely some gameplay. And speaking of gameplay, let's go ahead and take a look at the monitor we're going to be using. This is a Predator Z35. I got it overclocked to the 200 Hz, so it's definitely going to look good with some of these games. But you want to see any games, let me know. I will be doing some live streaming as well as just some uploads from some videos. And keyboard I'll be using is a cool, the Corsair K55, and the Logitech 903. So definitely leave a like down below, subscribe if you haven't, and get ready for some good content. And as always, I'm Hyper for Tech. See you next time.